We're going to go ahead and take a look at number 111 from section 1.5, which deals with complex numbers. So 111 is going to be x squared plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. And the directions are asking you to solve this quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. And we want our answer to have the following form. We want it to have an a plus bi format. So I'm just going to set that up on the right side of the sheet so that we have our goal as to how we want our answer to look. So in this case we can use the quadratic formula. So we should recall that the quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to identify what a, b, and c are. In this case, a will be 1 because we have a coefficient of 1 sitting here. B will be 2, as is noted by the middle coefficient of 2 in that term. And then c, or our constant term, is 2. So that being said, let's go ahead and plug everything in. So we have x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 2. And this is all going to be over 2 times 1. So what I would recommend that you do at this point is go ahead and pause the video and evaluate your work. Once you're done, resume the video and see if your calculations and order of operations match with mine. Okay, so hopefully you have given yourself enough time to take care of that, and we'll note here, I'm going to go ahead and clean up what's underneath the radical, and we call this either the radicand, the value underneath the radical, or the discriminant. Okay, so 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 1 times 2 gives you 8, and this is all over 2 times 1, or 2. Then this becomes negative 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 all over 2. Now we'll go ahead and clean up what's inside the radical. So we have negative 2 plus or minus. Well, I know the square root of 4 is 2, but since you have that negative in there, I need to go ahead and, if I pull that out, it will become the imaginary number I, and this is all over 2. Let's go ahead and break it out of that shorthand. So we'll have negative 2 over 2 plus or minus 2 over 2i. And we can finally simplify this. So this is going to be negative 1 plus or minus 1i, or you can go a little bit simpler and say that this is negative 1 plus or minus I. Notice that it does match that a plus bi format. You have your real number in the first position and your imaginary number in the second. And there you have it.